Hi, I'm Sheriff Jack Parker, and I'm very proud to be this year's 2007 United Way Campaign Chairman. 50 years ago, some very caring people got together and they had a dream of helping people. And they started what has become today's Brevard County United Way. Here are a few stories to show you how that dream is coming true.
It was later in the evening when the house caught fire, and so when I got the phone call from their dad, I knew immediately that in his voice telling me the house is on fire, that it was not a joke. When you go through a fire and you lose absolutely everything that you have and what you own, to know that you have an agency, that there is United Way, that there is Red Cross, they're on the spot, they were there. It's an incredible feeling to know that I wasn't alone. When it happens to you, it does matter. It's not just somebody that you see on TV. It really does matter when it's you. And it's important to support agencies that get in there and meet the needs of people and families when their lives are torn apart.
It matters when your home burns to the ground. In your community, 1,397 people, including infants and children, were living on the streets. 70% of those individuals were homeless because of a temporary setback, like a fire or a job loss. It mattered to Kathy, and now she and her children have a home.
Hello, my name is Michael Eady. I'm stationed in Bethesda, Maryland. I'm a personnel specialist. When I was younger, around 14, 15, I started being a little rambunctious, started having a little wild child streak. I was really headed in the wrong direction, and something needed to happen, and it did. I got in trouble, and I kept going to juvenile detention centers and, different places for kids that you don't exactly know what to do with. Finally, I found Crosswinds after running away a million times from the house. They gave me a place to live because the strain I had put on my relationship with my family was so bad that it was just best that I try to start somewhere else. If it wasn't for United Way, Crosswinds, and all of the other organizations that help young people and teens these days, I would be on drugs, in jail, or dead. And that's what matters.
It matters when you see no future. Crosswinds assisted nearly 4,000 troubled children. 94% of those remained crime-free while under the care of Crosswinds. It mattered to Michael, and now he's a third-class petty officer in the United States Navy.
Well, we knew each other since high school, and we've been married for 37 years.
Robert was diagnosed with Alzheimer's 7 years ago, turning their life upside down. Now he spends his days at Joe's Club, an adult daycare facility.
When you have someone that you love that's sick, you basically, and you become a caregiver, you lose your independence. Things that you used to take for granted, you can't do any longer. Robert was a highly motivated person, has a master's degree in business administration with a focus in healthcare. He used to be a hospital administrator. He had a good job, good provider, good father, a good person. And I feel so comfortable leaving him there, knowing that he's going to be well taken care of and I don't have to worry. If it wasn't for Joe's Club, we couldn't continue living the way we do. It matters a lot to us.
It matters when you can't do it alone. With 10 adult daycare facilities and only 454 spots to help the 15,000 Brevard County seniors living with Alzheimer's or dementia. It mattered to Angelina, and now she can work full-time to support her family.
My job at Brevard Achievement Center is to help persons with disabilities get jobs in the community, and once they get a job, to keep their job. What I've done with Chuck is helped him obtain a job at the fountains as a custodian, and I go in every couple of weeks and try to help him with any issues that might come up with computer learning.
I have any problems, I just give him a call, he comes out and see what's going on the job.
Chuck's been working with BAC off and on since high school, about 20 years, right Chuck?
Yeah.
And he has worked in a number of different programs at Brevard Achievement Center. Without help from the United Way, Brevard Achievement Center couldn't provide these services for Chuck that make his life better and get him out in the community.
It matters when you need help getting a job. There are 8,800 individuals living with disabilities here in Brevard, and 68% of those would like to be working. It mattered to Chuck, and now he's an employed and engaged member of our community.
You have just seen 4 of literally thousands of stories about how the Brevard County United Way helps people right here in our own community. I've seen firsthand how the United Way of Brevard County helps so many people in Brevard County. I trust the United Way. I trust them to make sure the money goes to the agencies that need it most, that are there to help our seniors and our children and our families. People ask me every day, Sheriff, what can I do to make a difference in our community? If you really want to make a difference, make a donation to the United Way. It matters.